guys, and greetings from Greece. This is Petros, and today we'll be doing an unboxing and review of the Antelope Edge Solo microphone. It arrived to me yesterday, so I took the opportunity to review it for you so as to know what this microphone can do. As I still haven't got the iLock dongle or an Antelope sound interface, I will be doing this review in two parts. The first part will be the unboxing, and I will review it as a normal large diaphragm condenser mic without any emulations, and in the part 2 I will try to look deeper into the emulations and see how it sounds with them on. The microphone comes in this very nice and robust case in which I wouldn't have any problem to carry. Let me talk to you a little bit about the specs of this microphone. So it's a large diaphragm condenser mic. The diaphragm's diameter is 34 millimeters. It's a cardioid pattern. The frequency response is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. It has a sensitivity of minus 35 dB. The self noise is 19 dB A-weighted. It has an output impedance of 50 ohms. The weight of the microphone is around 320 grams. As most of you know, this is a modeling mic, and it emulates the sound of some of the best vintage and not only microphones out there. There are emulations from Neumann, AKG, Sony, Shure, Electro Voice, Sennheiser. Please note that this voiceover is recorded using this mic with no emulations, working just as a normal large diaphragm condenser microphone. As I already mentioned, I still haven't got the iLock dongle or an Antelope interface so as to use the microphone's emulations. So I'm gonna be doing a second part of this review where I will try only the emulations of this mic. I'm gonna talk to it for you, and I will very quickly compare it to the NT1, which is a very popular microphone for home and not only studios, so as to see the differences. Out of my mic locker, I chose the NT1 to compare with this microphone, as the NT1 is, I think, the most flat response microphone that I have right now, so I think this would be a very fair comparison. So let's try this microphone and listen to how it sounds. So guys, I'm here now in front of the microphone. On purpose, I didn't want to use a pop filter, so as first of all not to hide anything from this mic, and second of all so as you could listen to the rejection of the plosives, P's, T's and all this stuff. I'm gonna do some talking and I'm gonna do some singing on this mic, and I hope you will enjoy my video, and please subscribe for the second part where I'm gonna try all the emulations and stuff that this mic can do. First of all, I would like to say that this is built in a very nice and solid way. It's a bit smaller than all my other condenser mics, but it really doesn't bother me. Maybe it would be handy in some occasions. It's very nice, the color is very nice, the finish is very nice, and let's see how it sounds with some singing. You can dance every dance with a guy who gives you the eye and let them hold you tight. And you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. The microphone sounds very good in my opinion as a simple large diaphragm condenser mic. I think it's a little bit more articulated than my other mics. I don't know if it is done on purpose so as to be more easy for the software to emulate other mics on it. I think that the emulations are practically some equalization curves, so the microphone has a profile that will help these curves show the character of the microphones that need to be emulated. In every case, I find it very good. Yes, I would use it for recording just by itself without the need of the emulations, without anything. I would take it out, I would record with it with no problems at all. The self noise is 19 dBs. It's a bit higher than my other microphones, that the NT1, for example, that has 6 dBs. But it's nothing audible, as it is a very sensitive microphone, and there will be no problem to bring up the gain so much, even with some weak sources, some weak instruments, or I don't know what you have to record. So there will be no problem. You will not hear any noise at all. I wouldn't find this a problem. I watched too many reviews on YouTube, and there are comments below that say, oh, it emulates this microphone not so good, but it emulates this microphone better. And you know what? I'm not so stuck with how much it resembles this Neumann or this AKG or this Sennheiser microphone. I care. I really would like it to be the closest possible. But only the fact that you've got 18 different colors, 18 different microphones to choose from, so as to give another character to a song of yours, or to use it for different singers and see which microphone suits, which sound suits every singer the best. Just this function is great, is more than enough for me, because you can take this and you can throw it to any singer, you can throw it to any instrument, and yes, between these 18 emulations or with just the microphone by itself, you will find the color that you need for your recording. And this is why I would like to have it in my locker, and this is why I'm very happy that I bought it. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, I chose the NT1 to put it right next to the Antelope Edge Solo, not so much to compare them, which is better or worse or anything like that, but just with the NT1 being a very, very popular microphone right now for home and not only studios, it would give you an idea of how this sounds opposite to the Rode NT1. So right now you're listening to my voice through the Antelope Edge Solo mic, and this is how it sounds. And right now you're listening to my voice through the Rode NT1, and this is how it sounds. I'm gonna do now a little bit of singing through both of the microphones to see their differences. I'm gonna do a little bit of singing through both of the microphones to see the differences. Let's start with the Rode NT1. You can dance every dance with a guy who gives you the eye and let them hold you tight. And you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. Let's try the same song on the Antelope Edge Solo. You can dance every dance with a guy who gives you the eye and let them hold you tight. And you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. So guys, that was it. This is the rainy review of the Antelope Edge Solo microphone. It's only the first part of the review. The microphone right now in this video was used without any modeling software. It was used just like a simple large diaphragm condenser microphone. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe so as to listen to the second part where I will be using all the emulations. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching this video. Greetings from Greece. All the best, guys.